Yes, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Dr. Olubengade Tutun YouTube channel. Tonight, I have a guest in the studio, and we have a very important subject matter that we want to discuss. So I'll be waiting for my guest to join me in the shortest possible time. So I just want to... Good evening, Mrs. Safiat Bello. Mrs. Safiat Bello, Said Bello. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Thank you. Thanks for coming around. I can see a comment from Dewang. He's saying hi. Hi, Dewang. Good evening, Dewang. So, viewers at home, I want to greet you and say a very good evening to you. Tonight, on this live stream, it is not just an interview, but it is a reminder that where you start in life does not define where you can end up. My guest today is someone who started with almost nothing, as everybody started with almost nothing, faced real obstacles like everybody faced real obstacles, and is now a role model to many. And I will ask my guest to introduce herself. So, Mrs. Safiat, you can please introduce yourself to our viewers at home.
Thank you for inviting me here today, Mr. Dr. Adetutu. So my name is Sefia Said Bello, and I'm the lead researcher and the founder of Quadk Industrial Services Limited. We are based in Ilorin, Kwara State. And our organization or
Um, I can't hear. I can't hear you. Can you check your network? I guess our network is having some issues. So it seems your network is having some issue. I can't hear you again. Can you please check your network so that we can go on? Check your network, please. So while she's checking on our network, our viewers, we're talking about again today from, yes, Dewang Pate. You are from Gujarat. Yeah, wonderful. Kemcho. I was in Gujarat about 2 years ago also. I visited somewhere, a university in Gujarat, and it was nice visiting. So it's like the network of my host, of my guest is gone. So I will try to see how I can bring her back. Just a minute, let me try and see how I can get her back on track. Just a minute. And what we are trying to look at tonight is from zero to something, from nothing to hero. Yeah, you say like yes, Ukata. Okay, wow, we met at Ukata Sadia. That's good. Thank you for coming around. Yes, I was in Ukata Sadia University 2 years ago in India, in Badoli, Surat. India, I was there, and it was a nice time. And I learned some of their languages and some of their food and everything. They are very, very good people over there. And they greet themselves by saying, Kemcho. Kemcho means how are you? Then you respond by saying Majama. And then he ask you again, Majama Cho. Then you say Majama Cho. That means, are you okay? Then you answer again that you are okay. It's as if and see if I can get my guests back. Just a minute, please. I'm waiting for my guests to join back. I've clicked for her to join back now, and then we are going to start as soon as she is back on track. Yes, here she is. So I, you're welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
Just my network.
Yes. All right. Okay. It happens sometimes. So what we're talking about is that you should introduce yourself to our viewers at home so that
Mm.
yes,
Okay,
please
good
introduce
night
yourself.
to all our viewers, and thank you for having me here today, Dr. Adetutu. My name is Sophia Said Bello. I'm a student, and I'm also the founder of Quadke Industrial Services Limited, located in Ilorin, Kwara State, where we produce palm oil, most especially palm oil with low cholesterol. I'll pause there for now. Thank
All
you.
right. When you say you're a student, you didn't tell us the kind of student that you are. There are different categories of students.
So
So that
I'm
some
a
people will not
student
think that,
researcher. I'm a student
okay,
researcher at Alikma University, currently running my PhD, and I'm at my final stage now.
all
So
right.
by the last quarter of 2026, I should be a doctor.
Yeah, it should be bagging your PhD. So that's why I say you should tell
Yeah,
the people when you say you're a student. So students is different from student.
yeah.
Now, viewers that are watching, please like the video, like the live stream, share the link of the live stream so that others can join. And then please stay with us to the end. You are going to have a good time from the discussions we are going to be having. The reason why you should listen is because many people give excuses, and excuses, people that give excuses, they get to go nowhere. So the nothing phase is very, very important. Everybody has a state where they have nothing. So let me just ask this question: that where did you grow up? Our viewers want to know.
Okay. So I grew up in Ilorin, Kwara State.
Okay,
Um,
what was like? What was life like financially and emotionally while you're growing up?
while I was growing up, life was very easy. We actually lived a comfortable life. So this is me telling you my real story now. We live a comfortable life because my parents are academia. Like my dad is a principal, my mom, she's also a teacher. So
Wow.
all we were trained to do then was school, school, book, all that. But growing up, I discovered that I have passion for learning. So and my parents, they are not the type that will bend rules for you to acquire whatever you want in life. So acquiring my admission, because when I started, I took a jam like twice. I didn't pass, so I had to head to Kwara Polytechnic. So, but I still have passion to go to the university anyway. So I wrote jam. I actually passed the third phase. So I didn't put in through my direct entry. I applied for Ahmad Bello University. Nobody applied for me. I just do it, and I came out. My name came out on the merit list.
Wow.
So upon
Okay.
graduation, I proceed further because my course undergraduate study I did international relation, which is international studies at Ahmad Bello University. So it is one of the prerequisites for students of international relation to have a background of either Arabic or French. So
Okay.
after my undergraduate in Zaria, I decided to proceed to Nigerian French Language Village where I learned basic French. And from that
Okay.
basic French, I was able to be an instructor, tutor some schools doing my
Okay.
NYSC. So
Okay.
should I continue or let me just give you that sort?
Yeah. You can give us a. Let me ask another one. Now,
Okay.
at that time, when you are growing up, what does success mean to you? That time you're
To
growing
me,
up. What,
when we are growing up, success means if you are a PhD holder, a professor, just live a life of book. That's all we know about it. Not until Nigeria, like the reality strike.
all right. Let me take this comment. Adebayo Nafisat, she's saying hello. Hello, Adebayo Nafisat. Good evening. And thanks for joining. Please, if you have any comment or question for my guest, the chat section of below is where you're going to drop it. Now, let me ask this question. Did you ever feel forgotten or stuck at any time while you're still in developmental state?
Yeah, I was stuck, and this is why I let me come in from where I got actually stopped. So when I graduated, I was in a marriage. While in school, I was in a marriage. So I was having baby, I was schooling. So after graduation, undergraduate, I proceed to my master's. My parents are the schooling people, they are academia, they want me to proceed, go and read. So immediately after my MSc, I still further for PhD. So it was during my PhD period, 2023, that reality just struck that all this book is not fetching me money. I'm still a secondary school teacher. And here is my husband. They have the legacy. They have a business legacy that I can just use my research background to assist them to do come up with something. And this is me mixing my real story together, blending my own story together with my husband's story to make a compelling storytelling today.
All right,
So
thank
my
you.
husband is actually the one born into the oil palm business.
Okay,
So I use my research skill to elevate their livelihood.
for the business. That's very good. Somebody said a woman, some parents, they send the child to school with making akara. There's a beans cake. When the child now graduates, the child will say he doesn't want to do bean cake again. So the person was saying that that child is supposed to come with the knowledge from the school and expand the bean cake business, knowing the different kind of beans, what they can be doing, what they can do, put it online, do so many things, and that can make the business to expand. And with what you have said now, Real Boss Man, hi, thank you for joining, Real Boss Man. Good evening, Real Boss Man. So what that individual was saying was that young people should not throw away the business that their parents have been doing just because they went to school. That when you go to school, you come back to the business your parents were doing that they used to train you in school and then elevate the business. Are you still there, please? Are you still there with me? Okay. I was not seeing your face again. Now,
Yes, I'm there. I'm here with you.
I want to ask the
My baby.
question that as you're going on your journey, what almost stopped you? Do you have anything at any time that almost stopped you on your journey as you're moving? Are you with me?
I'm with you. I don't want the baby's voice to disturb the background. Okay,
Okay.
so as I was moving, there was a point in time we had a very terrible phase, which was a debt burden. We ran into debt, and it led me into depression to the essence that I was even at the verge of quitting my marriage because as at then I believe my husband wasn't running the business with experience, and I actually blamed him for everything. So as a matter of fact, that during that period of time was when an opportunity came in. That was Access Bank Womenpreneur. So I got to know about Access Bank Women Premier during a trade fair organized by Lorry Marketplace. And that was when I was opportune to meet a mentor, Mr. Ibrahim Ismail. He's
Okay.
my mentor and I'm forever indebted to him. Then I pitched for 250,000 naira grants. I failed because I'm not in that field at all. I
That
just
was your first.
gambled because
That was your first time.
that was my first time. So, but he saw something in me then and he did a follow up. That he really loved my approach, like because I am a researcher, I was able to come up with something. Nobody will ever can tell that I'm doing this for the first time.
Wow.
So he trained me and I was choosing, though I did the application process for myself and I got into the Academy for Women Entrepreneur program. This was concurrently together with the US um, program, which I didn't know I was selected for two different programs then.
Wow.
Though I pleaded then to the organizer for the US program. You know, US program, how they do their thing is their Lagos region. We that we are from Kwara will go for Abuja. So I plead
Abuja.
that
Yeah.
I would prefer to stay in Abuja. So luckily for me, I was able to run the two concurrently, and yeah, voila,
Sorry.
I emerged
What are the
winner.
two? What are the two programs you're talking about?
The first program was Academy for Women Entrepreneur, organized by Access Bank. The second
Okay.
one was Academy for Women Entrepreneur by US Mission.
They are the same name.
Similar. One is Womenpreneur Pitchathon, Access Bank.
Okay.
The
Okay.
second
Okay.
one is Academy for Women Entrepreneurs by the
Okay.
US.
Okay. All right. Can you tell some our viewers what the difference between the two? What's the difference, or what is this characteristics or features of each of them?
Okay. So for Academy for Women Entrepreneurs is organized by the US government. And before you can be selected or before you can qualify, we actually applied online. I came across the application, and that was my first time. It was just me shuffling around the internet, and the application popped on. Then I just said, let me give it a try, because Nigerian system, you apply for jobs, no feedback, nothing, nothing. I just said, let me give this a try. I tried. I put my application together. So I just received a call. In fact, when I received the call from the US, I was about to tell them, no, this was the wrong number. You're calling the wrong person. They said, are you
Wow.
not Sefiya Said Bello? You applied for so so so. I said, wow. Among 16,000 applicants, you are selected as one of the
15,000
150,000.
applicants. Wonderful.
Yeah, 16,000. So that was how I got selected, and we were trained. Success don't come without you have to do the work. So we were trained. The training was very rigorous. We had 3 weeks training. On the training, I can sleep around 5 o'clock a.m. From night, we'll be on the training because some exercise will warrant you. You have to meet up with exercises, and it's all
Mm.
about business and how you can structure your business to
Yeah.
become.
Just a minute, please. I have some comment here. Just a minute,
Okay.
please. I have some comment from KD Patel. He said, you are from UTU. He's talking about me. UTU is UCAT Asada University in Badoli, India. Then he said, UCAT Asada University. He said, you know or not, no, sir. Yes, I was at UTU, KD Patel, 2 years ago. So thank you for joining. If you have questions or comments for my guest, drop it in the chat section and let her respond. Please, I want you to stay tuned to the end so that you can benefit from this interview. Thank you. You can go on, please.
Okay. So we had a lot of section. We had both online, virtual section, and in person. So the in person was just 4 days. We were treated like queens. in Lagos, one of the most luxurious luxury hotel in Lagos. So we were given accommodation, and at the end of the day, we were given data allowance for the training we did. So what come after the training was supposed to be a grant of 20,000 US dollars, which we applied for. But because of the new administration, I was called on for review, because once your applications scale through, the US representative will come and check your space. Is that they come or they message you? So they come for me, they come and inspect my sites. And I think one of my friends too got a call from them, IOC farm.
Hmm?
So and that's all for the US side. For
When you say that
academics of
the change of government you're talking about, is it the Trump administration?
yeah, the Trump
So,
administration, when he came in, he stopped every grant that is coming to Africa. So
so is there hope that
that
that is going to be revived, or that $20,000 application is that's gone, or is there hope that something can still come up from there?
for me, I don't think because I don't think fun. I don't have hope because I'm not thinking towards that end again. Aside that we've gone to Yali, Africa, and up to the moment we've not gotten certificate from Yali. And if you are a fellow of
Wow,
Yali without certificate, you will not be able to apply for grants.
wow.
So
Okay, what about the Access Bank version?
okay, for the Access Bank, I think we are like 33,000 applicants, if I'm not mistaken, or 15,000 thereabout.
Please let me take this question. I have a
Okay.
question from Adebayo Nofisat. It's for you. She said, hello ma, do you offer mentorship for entrepreneurs? Adebayo
Yes, I
Nofisat is
do.
the one. So
I do offer
how can they reach you then?
doing it in a very loud. I'm not doing it loudly.
So
I
do you want
offer
to use your
mentorship for people who are really, really interested, because our people they only want to be acknowledged. They only want to be applauded for success without doing the work.
you don't want to
So
do the work? Wow,
I've created mentorship group, but the reaction of people, they're not committed. They just want you as a mentor to do all the work for them. And
yeah,
me, my mentor did not trade me in that line. Whatever I am now is just go and do this, read this part, give it back to me. In fact, if I send any feedback to my mentor, he will give me thumbs down that no, you didn't pass this. Go and rework it. So this is my own mentorship style too. And anybody that is not in accordance with my style, I'm not ready to take them. So in my
so
mentorship group, I have successfully trained two guarantees, like two grant winners. There are
wow,
more than two. One
that's good. That's
recently
good.
got Flourish Africa grant, 3 million naira. Then Danny Palm Oil has been winning an award,
Wow,
and she went to Kenya last year.
wow.
And I'm proud to be a mentor anyway.
All right, thank you. So Adebayo Nafisat, you can hear that. She offers mentorship. Before the end of this live stream interview, we're going to allow her get her number, and she's going to call her phone number and how she can contact her. So we were talking about the Access Bank. Can we continue on that?
Yeah, Access Bank doing our own course. I think we had about 15,000 applicants, if I'm not mistaken. It was actually very close to that of US, and only 100 women preneur were selected. And among that
Wow.
100 women preneur selected, we have grand awardees of 10, first, second, third. Then the remaining, okay, first,
Runners up.
second, third, fifth. The remaining five that makes it 10 were given 500,000. So for
Wow.
first runner up, get a 5 million naira. Second, 2 million. Then I was the third. I got 3 million naira then.
Wow, wow, wow. That's good. So since then, have you been able to turn over the 3 million naira?
Then when
Or that,
I got into womenpreneur, I was like, no.
um, my guest, I think she's a family woman, and then my guest is a family woman, so I can hear some things being said underground. So let's be patient with her. She's going to be back in a jiffy to continue. Okay, yeah. What's happening? Is it your network or something? Okay, let's go on. You're talking about the womenpreneur and the number of people, everything. Yeah.
So why I can say I have then as an experience was
Viewers is mothers. You have to allow mothers to do their thing sometimes, and that is what is happening. The children, the baby, everything, and that is why when a woman and a man they are at the same workplace, the woman when she's having a baby, the man can outrun her, and so you have to give her the allowance. We all have our mothers, our wives, our sisters who also take care of the baby and take care of the home. So our guest is going to join us. She's joining us again, and welcome back.
sorry.
I was
Thank
just
you. I
saying
think
that
my network.
because of your, as a woman, you have to take care of the home and the child and everybody, but the man is a bit freer. So
Sorry about
we'll,
that.
we'll come to that in a jiffy, but we're still talking about you were talking about something before you went off now. Do you want to complete that
Okay.
for us, the next question?
Yeah, so womenpreneur. Okay, the only experience I had was the recently concluded US program then when I got into the womenpreneur. So I don't really have an idea of how to direct my business or how to revamp the state of debt we met ourselves then. But with rigorous training and guidance from my mentor, I was able to have a way around it. Then we were generating 10 million naira, and that 10 million naira sef then we will struggle get money from our customer before we can supply them.
And
But
most customers do not want to drop money before you supply. They
yes,
want you
because
to
of
supply.
trust.
Yeah.
So but
Okay.
proudly today, I think 2027 we are able to close our account with 170 million naira in revenue.
Wow. Wow. That's good. Now let me ask this next question. Who or what could you have blamed, but you chose not to in your journey? Many people, as they go on, they blame this, they blame that. When you say something, they always have somebody to blame. So in your own case, is there anybody that you could have blamed, but you chose not to, and then you forge ahead with your journey?
Hmm, I would think I would say I'm blaming myself for not taking the decision earlier before now.
For not taking which decision, entrepreneurship decision.
Entrepreneurial decision because it has always been part of me. But because I decide to be lazy about it, so I
Or
kept pushing my husband to the
you are afraid, or were you afraid?
yeah. I was actually afraid of taking risk. That's it. You got it right. I was actually afraid of taking risk, and my husband will always advise that if you don't take risk, we will remain where we are.
Yes, yes,
So it
yes.
was when I finally have that iron heart and decide to join him in that business that take another tune.
Things changed. That's good. Was there a moment you felt like giving up? Was there any moment
Yeah,
that you felt like you should give up? Can you tell us
yeah.
about it?
So when I went to Access Bank Women Premier, I felt like giving up because I look around the class. I was like, what, Sophia, what are you doing among these people? See people that are generating 50 million naira, you don't have anything in your account. Why are
Hmm.
you here? So I have this Down syndrome in me. Even if I want to talk in class, I used to feel this low self-esteem. So I was like, hey, let me kukuma go back to my home. Don't let me come and disgrace my people here. But at the end of
Okay.
the day, I made it.
All right. Um, all this time you're talking about, I did not get to know you. By the time I got to know you, I realized that you have a substance. You have something to offer to the world. So the question I want to ask now is that at what point did you experience a turning point? Or what changed everything? What made everything to
Mm.
change that from this kind of person that you are laid back and now you are the forefront? At what point did you have that change?
At the point I was in a state of depression in my life, everything changed because I met a tutor, a lifetime mentor that believed in me, that believed I have something that can change my life, which I didn't know, which I didn't see in myself. He told me that instead of you crying, instead of you giving up, sit down, crack your brain. Don't blame your husband for making mistakes. Blame yourself for not helping me in the business. So what you can do now is to lift him. If you are lifting your husband, you're lifting yourself. And I was able to, that resonates with me. And I will be forever grateful to Mr. Ibrahim Ismail, the founder of Chorus. Chorus is an edutech company in Ilorin, and he also found Ilorin Marketplace. So
Okay.
I was terribly crying. Then he said, this crying will not solve your problem. All what you need is to summon courage. That risk you are running away from is what you have to take.
Hmm.
As at that point, my husband couldn't go out because of debt.
Hmm.
I summoned the courage to go back to the community where we leverage our production, to meet farmers, talk to them. This is our state. So with the grant I got from Access Bank, I was able to win the hearts of smallholder farmers to bring the situation back to a very minimal stage. We were able to come to terms with the farmers, some of the farmers it was owing. So, and now is the one managing the farm, is there with them. I don't go to farm anymore because I've bought that space for him.
Yes, you've given me the real push.
Yes,
So that this turning point, was it a decision, a person, a pain, or an opportunity?
it
Can we
was
call it
a
a decision?
pain. It was a
Wow.
pain that in turned to an opportunity for me. It was a
Wow.
pain. I remember I
So
had a friend then. My friend is now in Canada, Busai Oraji. He will always
okay.
tell me, Sophia, you are doing well, but don't give up. I see your
Hmm.
struggle. I see your struggle, but I don't know, I don't have anything to offer you. But I know one day you will get what you want.
Hmm.
So when he saw my webinar flyer this evening, he was like, ah, ekushe takuntakun.
Yeah. So what did you start doing differently?
So what I start doing differently is I start prioritizing my integrity. I start making customer trust me with their funds. I start not disappointing customer, prioritizing customer. I put their pain as priority. Whatever customer wants is what I reckon with too.
Okay.
So I do more research than before. and I'm familiar with my industry like I am the leader in that industry.
Yeah.
Ask me any XYZ in the oil palm industry now. I'll tell you because I have a goal. I have a long term vision that I need to attain, and
Now,
it's a vision that will
let's talk
drive
about.
Nigeria.
All right. Let's talk about this oil palm. You said the oil palm you are doing is different from the general oil palm, or is it the same thing?
It's not. Is the same. Is not the same. Why I said it's the
Okay.
same thing is because a lot of people don't value their health, and we differentiate the ones that value their health for them. So the one that is health conscious, if you want it, will offer it to you. Then if you
Okay.
want the regular palm oil, we offer regular palm oil too, but we are not doing our own the way other people will do it. Though we are not
Okay.
fully automated, we don't have that equipment yet, but we ensure even if a smallholder farmer is milling that oil, we'll reprocess it through our facility in technology incubation center. We
Okay.
reprocess it to filter it, to purify it, and make it standard in accordance with SON and NAFDAC.
All right. We've been speaking together for the past 35 minutes, and viewers, thank you for stopping and paying attention. I want you to keep watching, and then you're going to benefit even as we're moving on to round up in the next few minutes. Now, let's talk about becoming a role model because I was cracking my head to see what I'm going to title this, what the title this, and then I just thought you are a role model, that you are an example to everyone, especially the girls and the women. So when did you realize people were watching you? You know, a role model is in the front and people were watching. So when did you realize people were watching you, and maybe that made you to now start taking conscious actions to help other people to do some things? When did you realize people were watching you?
So Access Bank gave me this honor. Access Women Prenup Prechancellor Season 5 give me this honor because the moment I won that award, I went viral. Even people that I didn't know
Wow.
say, congratulations, we saw you, we did this, we did that. So
Wow.
while I was on that court, I was admitted in their lodge. So when I'm telling people I know how to do this, I know how to do that, you know how women, we used to sample ourselves, we used to size ourselves. They won't
Yeah.
believe, what do you have to offer us? So I was trying to restructure for a colleague of mine, a business plan then. She didn't believe in me then, not until I won that award.
Yeah.
I'm a
All right.
mentor today.
So, what responsibility comes with being a role model? Because being
Hmm.
at the forefront like that, there are some responsibilities that will come with it. What are the responsibilities that come with being a role model?
The responsibility that comes with being a role model is to keep yourself updated with evolving or emerging trends. You need to look out. What I did in 2023 that earned me that award is not relevant today. So if I'm
Wow.
still sticking to that idea, and I got to understand this from my mentor, I told him throughout 2025, I was not able to win any grants. He said, "Do you know why? Because you are not relevant." I said, "I'm not
Hmm.
relevant, but I was pregnant. So I felt maybe I wasn't writing the grants very well." He said, "No, maybe not. Maybe because you decide not to follow evolving trend."
Hmm.
And this is him giving me idea on how to go tech. What tech aspects can I deploy to my industry?
All right. Thank you very much. I want to thank Real Boss Man, KD Patel, and Adebayo Nofisat for their questions and their comments so far. If you still have comments or questions, you can drop it in the chat section and then we are going to take it. Now, before we go, I want to ask you some other question. What one lesson do you have for young people? One lesson that you have for young people to learn that, okay, young people, this and this based on your experience?
So my advice to the young people is for them to start now, even if it's small, even if it's starting from your room. Take that risk. Just start and take that risk. Because the most riskier aspect of you not taking that risk is you not starting. So if you're not starting, the fear of failure is the beginning of failure.
All right, thank you. What one lesson do you have for those who feel late in life, those who think that, oh, time has gone, I'm old, that I can't do anything? What lesson or advice do you have for them?
Nobody is a latecomer. That's my advice. Regardless, you have life. God has given you a reason to live the following day. The next day, you can do something meaningful for your life.
Okay. Can you tell us one habit that changed your trajectory?
One habit that changed my trajectory is keep I constantly write. I do a lot of research to understand things better. Though I don't really read much, but I do a lot of research. I note the things down. And you being uh, a leader comes with this responsibility of you finding a gap to fill. Identify a problem. Identify a problem that is very pertinent in your community and make yourself available to fix that problem.
All right, thank you for that. Alao Ayomi said the greatest risk in life is not taking a risk. That person got that from you. So the person typed it in the comment section, in the chat section. Thank you, Alao Ayomi. Yes, the greatest risk in life is not taking a risk. I used to imagine Dangote going into refinery, something that people that are bigger than him, corporations have tried, they couldn't do it. One person now went into it and he was able to surmount it. That is the power of risk. And as you said, I agree with you. If we don't take risk, then we can't move ahead. We cannot move ahead, you know. And taking a risk does not mean that it can be profitable, it can be unprofitable. But that you have
Sure.
taken the risk, you have taken care of inertia, and then
Mm-hmm.
even if it is not the way you want it, you have learned your lesson, and then you can forge ahead in the next one. So
Yeah.
with this, we're going to. I just want to talk about other things that you do that can help other people, that can inspire other people
Okay.
that are here. You see, this recording, this live stream, more than 50 people have watched it. They come and go, they come and go. Some watch back and they go. Now the video is going to be on this channel, and then more people are going to come to see it, and then they are going to learn one or two things from it. Now, do you want to give
Okay.
your phone number so that those who want to contact you, maybe for the palm oil, or those who want to contact you for mentorship or for any other thing? Do you want to leave your phone number?
No problem.
All right, please call it.
081 36 44 6489.
Can you take it again?
081 36
081 36
44
44
64
64
89.
89. So, viewers, if you are watching this and you think your story is useless, tonight should remind you that your beginning does not cancel your future. So, this is my take home for everyone. I want you to subscribe. I want you to share and watch the replay. And I'm going to see you in the next live session. Maybe it's going to be with the same speaker or with another speaker. So until then, I want to thank you very much, Mrs. Sefiat, for coming. And I wish you more prosperity in your business and in your family and in everything that you do. And in your PhD program also, I wish you the best. Thank you for being a role model and to the youths and to everyone, and to be a good example of what individuals should be. I thank you for
Thank
coming.
you so much. So I would like to give a parting word.
All right, go ahead.
So, mm, so success. If you are struggling in your business, nobody will tell you it will be very sweet. It's not going to be sweet. It will be sour. It will be rough, but the sweetness will definitely come one day. Just keep
If
trying,
you don't
keep
give up,
striving. Don't give up.
yeah,
You can see Funke Akindele today. Everybody is giving her accolade. You
yeah.
can also be the next Funke Akindele if you strive hard and believe in yourself. Just believe in your dream. Thank you.
Yes, Alao Ayomi said, thank you for taking your time to share your experience with us. Thank you for that comment, Alao Ayomi. So, viewers, this is Dr. Olubengade's YouTube channel. On this channel, I teach you how to make money online and offline. Why am I doing that? Because it's not good to be poor. Many people have potentials, but they don't know how to utilize it. So all I do is to make you know that you can do this, and you can actualize this. So until I come your way again, I have made series of videos on different businesses on this channel. Please go ahead and watch them, and you are going to be glad you did. Until we come your way again next time, good night and have a good one. Bye bye.